Okay, welcome everybody to the second or third cast assessment, depending if I do the pre-cast assessment and I post that, but I probably will. But moving on, welcome guys. Right now, the game hasn't picked up too much, but I can see it's finally starting to pick up, especially with the advantages and whatnot. Everyone just kind of sucks at guessing. Like, I'm not cheating or anything. Like, the whole fucking all of it is in the confessional group. And no one's able to guess these fucking idols / advantages. Like, Jake got it right away, and then everyone else is just struggling. No one got anything from the Jacques tribe, and then no one was getting anything until today and yesterday. Jera finally found the idol for the Henry tribe, and Tim found the idol for the Foston tribe. And with the whole twist, it's the kiss and tell twist. So I'll go more into that, but it's very, very interesting what's going on. First, we'll go to Nikki, though. Nikki's honestly one of my favorite players. I do like him a lot. He's in a very good position, very, very social player. And I think he's in a pretty good position in his tribe. He's mending fences with Cam, from what I believe. I think he's working with Jake and Jimmy, from what I assume. I forget. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty confident about that. Good for him. Yep, Jimmy and Jake. So I think he's in an amazing position at this point. He's a pretty active player, but we're going into merge at this point, so we'll see what happens at merge. I do think he's still in a good position, although like he is somewhat of a target. I think there is bigger targets than him, and it's just gonna be important for him to try and keep some shields around as long as possible. Next we got Cam. Cam was kind of inactive at first, but I think he's kind of picking up his game, sending more confessionals. Honestly, in general, this cast wasn't too well pre-merged, but I feel like it's picking up. Everyone's starting to, become a bit more active, which I'm super excited about. So Cam, yeah, he's a bit more focused, talking to everybody. He's kind of just trying to stay afloat for now. He's gotta pick up his social game a bit more, but I am confident that he has the capabilities to do that. From what I'm aware, he mended fences with Nikki, which was a big issue. And it's kind of just been a clusterfuck for him, not gonna lie. But he just needs to try and weasel his way back into the good graces of his tribe, especially Jimmy and Nikki, who is in his Jock tribe. I think that's going to be very important for him. Next, we got Jera. Jera actually found the idol, showed it to Jake, so he has the close little alliance with Jake, I think from the Foston tribe. And I do think he needs to work on his social game a bit more and talk to more people. But I do think he's in a good enough position, especially with the idol, to survive a bit longer. Not gonna lie, I think it was huge that he got the idol, because I feel like he might have been targeted pretty soon. But yeah, I'm pretty confident about Jera. Pretty excited to see what he can do. Did he send any confessionals? I'm not certain. He did. I don't know why I did not post this in the confessional group. Give me a moment. Because I do remember him sending a confessional. Okay. Moving on. Sorry. Then we got Jimmy. I'm playing another group game with him, and like we're completely against each other, so it is a bit awkward how this whole thing works and pans out. Like, he doesn't send confessionals, and rightfully so. When you're in another group game, I've had that a lot of times. Like, people don't send confessionals. So it is a bit difficult for me to understand what he's doing, but from what I'm hearing, he's close with Nikki a lot, and he wants Abel out due to the fact that they've had some bad blood. So we'll see what Jimmy can do. I feel like he's fine for a bit, but I mean, personally, like, I'm against him. I don't like him in this other group game, so it's a bit odd. It is a bit odd. Next, we got Abel. Abel is kind of finally sent a confessional, long-ass one, which I appreciated. He's in a good position. I think he is. I think Jimmy might be a problem for him for sure, but I do think he's gonna be fine for a bit. He was kind of acting as like the middleman, because he's the only person from that tribe to be from Jacques, but that's not really how it went. They just went after Rick Dev. Like, even his Rick Dev's own tribe went after Rick. So that was pretty sad, but I think Abel's in a good position. I think he's kind of under the radar, but he's also playing a good social game, which I respect. Moving on to Jake, I've really underestimated Jake. I'm not gonna lie. I think Jake is actually a really good player. I've always thought he was just like a crazy loudmouth, but in reality, he's playing a smart game. He has the idol. He's making bonds with a lot of people. He even got Jara to do the kiss and tell on him, which was interesting. And I do think he's in a really good position. Although he's going to be a target, absolutely, I do think he can cover his bases. And depending on what he does, like, he could go really, really far. I wouldn't be surprised. So, yeah. Moving on to the Foston tribe, we got Sam. Sam was really in trouble last vote with the Alex vote, but I think he survived. He's got himself in a good position with Rubes and Gavin, and I think he could just weasel his way very, very far. He just needs to work on his social game. He is kind of at the bottom of everything, but I think if he survives a bit longer, usually people at the bottom are the swing votes, so we'll see. Moving on to Rubes. I think Rubes is in an amazing position. I believe she has 2 different alliances, right? She has one with Gavin and Michael, and another one with Sam and Abel, right? Or Abel and Gavin. I kind of forgot. It was like Rebelvin. That's what their name is. Oh my God. The thing is, like, I just read everything today because, like, I've just been super busy with other group games. So I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Where is the confessional? Okay, you could just take my word for it. Sam. Yes, she's with Sam and Gavin, and then also Gavin and Michael. So she's in a very good position. I do think she has majority easily, so she doesn't need anything to worry about. And also, she is getting information from Michael about the kiss and tell, so that's going to be very important. Or that's very good for her or him, that he's able to get this information, and he is someone that trusts him enough to give him that sort of information. I think Rubes is good with everybody. He has those alliances, and he's also close with Jeremy from the group games, and Ben P from all the same group game, Cutthroat. So I do feel like Rubes is going to be comfortable for this vote. For the future, she might be a target maybe halfway through merge, but it's all a matter of how you weasel your way out of being the target when that time comes. So next we got Gavin. I do really like Gavin. I hope he can come back because I do enjoy his confessionals and whatnot, and I do think he's a very smart player. He's in a very good position on his tribe, but super quiet, but he's a very smart player. So he does have a lot of connections in this game. Has the Rubes and Michael alliance, and I think that's gonna take him. It's gonna go a long way for him. He's also has another alliance with Sam and Rubes, so it's very similar to Rubes in terms of his alliances and whatnot. But I do expect a lot of good things from Rubes and Gavin as a duo, to be honest. Next we got Ben. Obviously, I love Ben. 2 of his pre-mates basically went home. Rick and Will. And basically everybody is kind of gunning for Ben. Everybody thinks he's a huge target. He's going to be an early merge boot. I won't be surprised. He doesn't have any powers or advantages, so I'm assuming he's going to get fucked, absolutely fucked. So sorry, Ben. I mean, he's a good player, obviously. Can he come back for All-Stars? I don't know. I'm not certain about that. We'll see, though. It depends on just how he does in his placements and whatnot. Next, we got Tim. I think Tim is going, but he just found an idol. I have a feeling he's going to use it. I mean, if he's intelligent, absolutely he'll use it, but we'll see what happens. They might change the votes now that Michael exposed that he has an idol, so we'll see what happens. This vote might be super interesting. It was going to be a 6-1, but Tim, since everyone just doesn't like Tim, but now that Tim has an idol, it's going to be a bit weird. We'll see what happens. I think this is going to be a very good vote, though. Next, we have Michael. Michael's kind of been super inactive before, but he's picked up his game, put himself in a very good position to the point where he's in one alliance with Gavin and Rubes, and he has Tim that trusts him the most. So for his game, I would assume that he would keep Tim, just say throw the vote somewhere else in case that Tim has an idol. So I think he's in a very, very good position at this point. Hopefully he can just pick up his game and keep this energy. I don't want him to drop in activity level because I do think he has a good chance of going far in this game. And lastly, we have Jeremy. I think we all know Jeremy. Jeremy's a very smart social player, kind of funny, and very strategic. I don't think he's the best physical player, but I'm always obviously loving Jeremy. He's kind of bringing the comical relief to this season. I don't think he's in any alliances, to be honest, or for what I've noticed. So I do think he might be fucked soon, really and truthfully. But hopefully Jeremy can manage and push through. We'll see though. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of looking at it as before I wasn't really confident about this season, but I believe most people have sent a confessional. From what I'm looking at, I believe everybody has sent a confessional, which is weird because I was always assuming that no one's sending confessionals here, but it's really just Jimmy. But I get why Jimmy's not sending a confessional due to the fact that we're in a game together. So I'm happy with this season. It's going to be hard to pick out 4 people for All-Stars, but I can't wait to see how this game pans out. I'm super glad that people picked up at idols and shit. Although no one else got the advantage, I'll live with that. And we're gonna move forward to the merge next episode, and we'll see what happens there. But for now, I'm super excited to see what happens, and I feel like we're gonna be in for a good game. So hopefully this is gonna pan out to be a good season. It's been an okay pre-merge, not the best obviously, but it's been a suitable pre-merge, with a couple good votes. So hopefully this game picks up heavy for the merge, and we're gonna see some cracked votes until final 3. So I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.